Today's video is a fall comfort food collaboration with Tiffany from Small Town 6 and Valerie from Valerie Hargit's channel. I will link both of their channels below, as well as the link to the playlist.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you decided to stop by today and hang out with me. It has been so stinking cold here where we're at, and today I thought I'm going to make some cowboy soup. Now, this is a recipe that came from a restaurant that we used to frequent back in the 80s. My father-in-law introduced me to this soup. It was on the buffet at the Bonanza Steakhouse in Wise, Virginia. And when I was pregnant with our first child, I craved certain things from that food buffet. So we would go there to eat, and this is one of the things that we would eat. And I absolutely loved it. Let me tell you a little bit more about it. This soup is basically like a vegetable soup. There's no meat in it, but I use the better than bouillon beef flavoring in it. So it has the flavor of beef, but it has no meat in it. I'll flip the camera around here in a minute and show you all what the ingredients are in it. But it's very simple to make. I make mine in my Instant Pot and then transfer it over to either a slow cooker or a roasting pan or a Dutch oven so that it can just simmer, and it gets better the longer it sits. But my father-in-law was just the most precious man, and he was always so sweet. And he said, I'll show you how you eat it. So stay tuned, and at the end, I'm going to show you the way that he showed me how to eat it. And it's so good. And he called it cowboy soup. So the ingredients you're going to need, it's really a vegetable soup. There's no meat in it, but you put what vegetables you want in it. This is what was in the cowboy soup that I remember. And you just put as much as you want in it. I'm going to chop up probably half of this cabbage head. A pretty good size of carrots. I will leave the recipe down below, but it's very liberal. You can do it however you want to do it. I've got 3 potatoes. I'm going to add those diced up. 1 onion diced up. 1 can of French style green beans. 1 can of whole kernel corn. 1 can of tomato juice. Probably a cup to 2 cups of elbow macaroni, and then we're going to put a good helping of this better than bouillon beef flavor, and it's delicious. It honestly, all of their products are just amazing. They make everything taste delicious. So let's put this together. I'm going to cook it in my Instant Pot. It can be ready in like 25 minutes technically to eat, but we're going to let it simmer for a while. Chad just messaged me and said that Amelia had flag football this afternoon at 5. So I don't know if she's going to that or not. The baby's had a cold. But with that being said, Kobe and Tori and the babies can eat some. I told Dad I would be making it. So if he wants any, that's the good thing about soup. And it has been so bitterly cold here the last couple of days. It's been in the 30s. We got up this morning and Jack Frost came, a huge frost. It was so heavy it looked like snow. So let's get started on this recipe.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it.
Aubrey, come here. You want a banana? Look, here. Grammy will give it to you. Look, guys, how cute. You want a banana?
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing? Here, Grammy, give you a banana. Say banana. Say banana. You want banana? Say thank you. You're welcome. Love you. She's going to go to the playroom now. Watch her. Bye. Love you. She's so pretty. Here's my instant cooker. I've told you all about it. It does everything. But I'm going to put it on custom. It's got 30 minutes time. I'll do 25 minutes. And then start. It'll build up pressure and then it'll start counting the time it cooks. But look, it's got sear, steam, slow cook, proof. Then you can turn it to what you're cooking, like brown white rice, whole grains, chicken or poultry, beef, pork, fish, seafood, soup or stock, beans, chili, stew, or dessert. But I'm just using it as a pressure cooker on my vegetables. So I'm going to put it on there for 25 minutes. It'll build up pressure. It'll cook for 25 minutes and then it'll start counting down and releasing. So I'll meet you back here and show you what's after that. Guys, I forgot an important step, my macaroni. You can add this macaroni right into your pressure cooker and it'll cook it right along with it. Let me add it right. All right, I added about a cup, roughly. So we should be good to go. So when we come back after the pressure releases, we're going to add a can of green beans, a can of kernel corn. I'm going to drain both of these. Then we're going to add a whole can of tomato juice. And then a good size, let's see, it says here, 1 teaspoon of better than bouillon equals to 8-ounce cans of broth. But I'm making quite a bit of soup, so I'm going to probably put 1 to 2 tablespoons. I like it very beefy, tasting. And I'll tell you right now, this ain't even been opened. Has a good shelf life, too. This is good to August the 3rd of 2024. And I've bought it before, and it's amazing. This is what it looks like. It's just very concentrated, and it's real. I mean, it's organic. It's real beef. It's not, this is the reduced sodium, too. 25% less sodium than roast beef base, made with seasoned roast beef, and it really is. It says basic stock directions, 1 teaspoon for 8 ounces. And it's got roast beef with concentrated beef, yeast extract, salt, sugar, and gluten, something other, I can't tell you what that word is, and potato flour. So anyway, yeah, I think it's amazing. And I got this in ham flavoring. I've got it in chicken, which I use all the time. And I've actually even bought it in the veggie base before because my son's a pescatarian and he doesn't eat meat except for seafood. But yeah, they make it in all kinds of different ones. But this one, I highly recommend. It's non-sponsored, but still, if you like something, I'm going to tell you.
Okay, I'm just adding in 1 can of tomato juice. I'm adding in 1 can of the green beans, and I drain those. And 1 can of kernel corn drained. Now I'm just pouring in a colander of those steamed vegetables that I had in my Instant Pot, the potatoes, the carrots, the onions, the cabbage, and the macaroni. And all of that got cooked in 20 to 25 minutes in my Instant Pot. I released the pressure on that, and then I drained off the water. And now I just poured it into my stock pot to that tomato juice and the corn and green beans. Now I'm just going to season it with some pepper. We're going to give it a good stir to get everything incorporated well. Now I'm just putting in 2 tablespoons of the Better Than Bouillon beef flavor, and I'm just going to stir that in really well. That is going to be a substitute for our meat. I'm not a huge meat eater. I'm not a ground beef eater much. Has to be really lean. But I like my vegetable soup without meat in it, but I like the flavor, so that Better Than Bouillon works perfectly.
Okay, guys, so it's time for the taste test. I'm going to show you how Papa Jesse done it. So you get your soup in a mug, and then you get some butter, like they have on the salad bar that you put like on your rolls and stuff. And you put some of that in your soup, is the way he said to do it. Okay, let me show you here. Put it down in your soup. And then you get some, you stir it up really well. And then get some crackers and crush up in it. I can't hardly do this. Can you all see me? My grandbabies are still here, so if y'all hear noise, that's what it is. And crush your crackers up in it. All right, Chad. I'm going to let Chad test it. Okay, Chad, do you remember the cowboy soup that your dad would tell us about at Bonanza?
Just something wrong with my memory. I can't remember much of anything, but my wife thinks for me, and after she told me, I remember now. So, we'll try it. That's really good, Amelia.
Can you tell the difference when I put the butter in it?
Absolutely.
That makes it so flavorful?
Yes, it's a huge difference. You want to try a bite?
Can I have crackers in my soup?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what you put in it. All right, you all heard it from Chad. So, you think they should make this soup, Chad?
Yes.
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed Granny's video. The whole thing, the soup is going to be so yummy. It's so good and it's going to be so yummy.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love for you to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do that as well. My grandbaby's here with me. And this recipe, like I said, it's just a simple soup recipe, but it brings back wonderful memories to me. And I just wanted to share it on my channel so it'd be out there for posterity. And I hope you have a blessed weekend. God bless, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
And
Like the camera.
when I hope you enjoyed this video, subscribe the video on which kind of soup you want.
Thank you so much for watching, and once again, make sure to check out Tiffany's channel as well as Valerie's. They'll be linked below, as well as the playlist.